My dad dated O.J. Simpson's ex-girlfriend. Ooh. And I don't have a joke for that. I'm just trying to get the word back to O.J. Now, whoever did that laugh, you have a fucked up relationship with your dad, so who's that deep laugh back there? That's you? Hey. How you doing? Tell me about your dad.
My dad's great. Well, okay.
That's called a repressed memory. My dad's the best. Oh my God, no, he's not. Tell me what's wrong with your dad?
Well, I don't know my biological dad. I just found that out last year.
Oh my God. You just found. How old are you?
Almost 40.
Almost 40?
Yeah.
Holy shit! Wait, so were there any clues? Did you go, wow, what race are you? Let me just take a look. Like, how do you refer to your dad now?
Well, he doesn't know.
What? Wait. Okay. Can I talk to you for a second? Okay. Do you remember, can we rewind to when I was like, you have a good relationship with dad? And you're like, yeah, oh, okay. Actually, it's actually a documentary that I'm about to share with you. Okay, so you were raised by mom and dad.
Yeah.
And you were like, this is my mom and dad, naturally.
Yeah.
You know what's so amazing? Because you said you're almost 40?
Uh-huh.
That gives me like just a little bit of hope. I'm like, oh, thank God, I'm not gonna wind up like this motherfucker. Okay, so what happened?
So yeah, Ancestry.com test.
So you, on your own volition, you were just doing it just because you were curious?
My sister bought like the whole family test.
Worst Christmas gift ever. So your sister bought the whole family,
Yeah.
And you all just like, did you do it together? You spit in it together as a family, one at a time?
No, so like I actually didn't do it right away. Did it later. So this was like probably 4 Christmases ago. I didn't do it until like a couple years later, and didn't even realize until last year I logged in and found out that...
Man, you guys, we gotta go through our inboxes really badly. Who knows what's sitting in there? So okay, so you sent it in your spit, right? That's what they do?
Yeah.
You sent in your spit, you got an email, you didn't look at it, and then one day you're just like, let me log in and see what it...
Well, I did. So I grew up, my dad's half Italian. I grew up telling everybody I was a quarter Italian, right?
Sure.
And I logged in the first time, and it was like, you're not Italian. I was like, this test is bullshit.
That's why I'm scared to take it, because I tell people I'm a quarter Italian. And is that how the test, do they break it to you easily? They're like, buongiorno. we have some bad news. Your Italian heritage is sleeping with the fishes. So when you saw it, did you say you were any Italian, like any percentage?
It was like less than 1%. I was like, that can't be right. I mean, it said it was like Spanish and Portuguese and stuff, right? And I was just like, it's just like close enough, right?
Yeah. Sure.
Then when I logged back in, because I was telling my son about like, I took this test.
Whoa, we got another! Okay, we're gonna get to that part of the thing too.
So I was telling him about it, and I was like, I'll log back in, I'll tell you exactly how much of what I am or whatever. And when I logged back in, I realized it said my sister and my brother were my half-sister. Well, actually, it said they were my cousins, but it's like the same amount related as a half-sibling.
Oh, really? Okay.
So I call my sister, she's like, let's talk about it.
That's good to know. It's okay to make out with your half-sister. Okay, forgive me. So you called them.
I call my sister, she's like, let's talk about it in the morning. I text my brother, he's like...
Because your sister must have done it already.
She did.
Was she just sitting on this information? She was just waiting for you to get in a fight and be like, well, guess what, motherfucker?
More or less, yes, but not. Yeah. Okay. My brother and my sister both already knew. Because my brother, when he first took the test, found out the same thing. So, but a different dad.
Oh my God! Your mom had a good, fun life. Okay, so they found it out. They didn't share this with you?
No.
Oh my God. Okay, so you're. Did you clear your day? You're like, well, I need to cancel work today. I need to figure this out.
No, like, the way I figured it, like, I'm almost 40, right? Like, I'm like, it doesn't change who I am. It didn't really change much for me. It was just a cool story now, so.
And your dad's still alive?
He is, yeah. Well, the one I know.
Yeah. And you're not going to tell him?
No.
Is he still married to your mom?
Yes.
And she had 2 babies with 2 different men?
Well, at least.
Are you going to ask your mom?
Maybe eventually. It's the whole thing. So.
I know it is absolutely the whole thing. No need to say that. I'm in shock. This is... You know those, like, it's like those documentaries where, like, some doctor worked at a sperm bank and he made all the sperm his sperm, so, like, he has, like, 500 children. It would be like a documentary. It was like, this guy's mom fucked 500 different guys. Bro, that's a heavy load. Have you told your son yet?
Yeah, I told him immediately. I had him take a test just to make sure.
Oh my God. Bro. That is very funny. That should be like what they do for the commercials for 23andMe. Find out if your wife is a cheating whore. And it was your son.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Wow, the bar for congrats is very low right now. Oh my God, your son is actually your son. Thank God! Man, that is a wild story. If I don't show your face, can I put that on YouTube, or do you want me to keep that hidden?
Oh no, you can put it wherever you want.
That's how like guys deal with their problems. They're like, oh, I'm not going to tell them directly, but go ahead and spread the word. You'll tell your dad, like, watch, this is my favorite comedian right now. You should check it out. Who's got divorced parents here? Who? Is that you? What's your name? Karen? Tara. You were like, let me correct that immediately. How old were you when your parents got divorced? 20. So it was your fault. Don't be a Karen, Taryn. What were you about to say? Your dad what? Your dad came out as gay. Oh, you were the mom. All right, let's talk about it. How long ago was this? 2010. 12 years ago. Your mom's counting the fucking days. 12 years, 10 seconds since I walked in and saw my husband sucking that big fat cock. Mom, what's your name? Michelle. Did you ever suspect anything? Why, he was like fingering you with his pinky out? Like... gay or is he bi? Everyone's bi right now. He's gay. Okay, you're like, I confirmed it. And did you ever, you said you ever suspected?
Well, we had an implant pregnancy at 18.
So he was getting it up. But maybe like at 18, he was like, wow, he lasted an hour for his first time. And so then what made you suspect throughout the years? Well, we're going to talk about this. My life is nothing compared to your life. It was his taste in movies and music. Okay, because listen, I have taste that some people might describe as somewhat effeminate. I tell people all the time, I'm straight but I'm very theatrical. You know, so like I frequent women only with jazz hands, if that makes sense. But who knows, maybe the secret is for me to marry a woman and that'll unlock it all. So, what was his favorite movie? He loved the Golden Girls. I know straight guys who love the Golden Girls.
Like Madonna and Culture Club.
Oh, so you're getting suspicious. And you ever say hey, let's go see some Clint Eastwood. Oh, it's Bruce Springsteen. Let's turn this up, honey, right? This is fun. So you have these suspicions. Did you suspect ever? Was he like your mom trying to do your hair? He was like, move over, bitch! You always do it wrong! Did you ever have suspicions?
Yeah.
Why? What were your suspicions?
Some stuff I found on the computer.
Listen, movie and music are one thing, that is a whole... And did you say anything to him?
No, I acted dumb.
You acted dumb. You're like, oh, those 8 guys are... trying to get a scratch deep in his asshole. Deep in there, that's why they're so big. They need to go all the way. Oh good, when that curves a little, that should do the trick. Okay. So then what's the big moment? What's the big reveal?
We were at Payless.
All the heels, and you're like, sweetheart, the Timberlands are that way. Let's get some working boots, steel-tipped working boots. And so, okay, you're at Payless, and then what happens?
Yeah, he just told me.
He just told me at Payless. How did he say it?
Well, my brother had already told me.
Okay.
So he said.
He told your brother first to see maybe your brother could hook him up with one of his friends or something. Okay. And are you guys cool? Are you friendly with him now?
Yeah.
Okay. But he probably was going to come tonight, but he was like, ladies' night, get the fuck out of here. So are you friendly with him still?
I'm remarried, and my husband doesn't want us to be friendly, but we would be if my husband didn't care.
Not a fan of that personally, but what is he worried about? Is he worried that he'll fall in love with him? How fucking pissed would you be if you had your ex over and him and your husband just hit it off? Your ex is like, hey, I got an extra ticket for Madonna this weekend. What do you do here at Poughkeepsie?
I'm retired.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, I don't have my glasses, but you look young.
I'm retired law enforcement.
Oh, how you doing, officer? You retired early, it seems like, did you?
I love people too much, yeah. So.
Really?
No.
Wow, I was like, wow, we finally found the good apple. Why did you retire? Tell me.
I got into a fight with 6 guys at the same time, true story, and they ripped my shoulder out of my socket, and so I had 3 surgeries and it's still not repaired. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, when you saw all 6 of them, were you like, I got this shit? Did you thought, I can take all 6?
I was on a lot of steroids at the time, so yeah, it makes sense.
Okay. The plot thickens. Do a lot of cops take steroids?
All of them. Yeah.
All of them, yeah. That's part of the. Oh, that's part of the whole curriculum, I guess, too. That's not helping with anything. I guess when you take the steroid, it's above the body camera, so no one catches you. You got a nice pension, I imagine?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I guess, you know, a retired cop is my second favorite kind of cop. So. That was a riff, please. Don't tell me you're still taking the steroids, okay? I need 5 more guys to get this guy to the ground, please.
I wasn't a cop, for the record.
Oh, what were you?
I was a correction officer.
Oh God. You thought that was gonna win some points with this audience? You're like, oh guys, don't worry, I just turned on the electric chair. You worked here in Poughkeepsie?
Westchester County.
Yeah. What kind of maximum security?
Maximum security jail, yeah.
Yeah. It's a fun job? Good food? Nice community? Sometimes. Like, there were 6 guys I wasn't a big fan of, personally.
All right. Well, it was 5 guys being up 1 guy, and I had to save the 1 guy, so I took on the 5 guys, but then I accidentally killed the 6th guy.
Oh my God! Jesus, that's not a funny joke at all, motherfucker! Leave the jokes to me, you tell me the facts! Wow, that was worrisome. I was like, oh shit, why did I let him keep going with this story? No, it's fine. You're retired, it looks like, you know, you've dedicated the rest of your life to 5 guys. I had a friend in 7th grade. Out of nowhere, he started wearing a hat, and we bullied him so much he started crying. I mean, it ruined his bar mitzvah for everybody there. But I think it's okay to wear anything on your head that you want. How are you guys doing over there? Can I talk to you for a second? What's your name?
I'm Sky.
Okay, now let me tell you, before you talked, I didn't know if you were gonna go woof woof or something. But I'm glad that we can have a conversation. Sky, I appreciate you being here.
I love being here. This is actually my first time ever seeing you.
Yeah? Believe it or not, this was my first time seeing one of you. Okay, great. You all put on. Can you? Okay. So you're Sky, and is furry the correct term?
Yeah.
That is the correct term. All right, I got the lingo down. There's not like a slur that like. Not yet. Let's see if we can come up with one together. No, Texas, no. I imagine you guys have a good sense of humor about things. Yeah. So how Sky? How long have you been a furry?
I've had this pet for 6 years.
6 years.
Yeah.
And the same. I don't need to be outfit. Character.
Yeah.
And what's your character's name?
Sky. But
Oh, that's convenient. I do a character when I'm up here too. It's called Gianmarco. Are there a lot of furries here in Plano?
Plano, yeah. There's actually a fur meet in Plano that happens every month.
A fur meet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where do you meet? Like, is it in a public space?
Oh, I don't know if I want to dox that.
Oh shit. So can we talk? I know it's the late show. We can talk about sex. Yeah. So how? Are you only doing it doggy style, or is anything with that on? Every style is doggy style when you're a furry. Do you keep it on for part of it, the whole thing?
It depends if we're filming.
there a website you want to plug while we have you here? Can I ask, did your community like really thrive during COVID? Because you were already wearing a mask. I imagine you guys were the safest of anyone out there, especially in Texas. Did you ever put a mask over the mask?
At conventions, they mandatory that you wear a mask underneath this mask. So it was
Dr. Fauci has gone too far. Are all the animals dogs?
no.
Which animals are you?
Dogs.
Okay. You travel in a pack, I guess.
The one that here I have is a dog, the other one I have is a crow.
You have multiple characters. Oh my God! So when are you in a? What's a crow? When do you want to be a crow? When do you want to be a dog?
It depends on just when I want to wear it.
Yeah. Does it also depend on who you want to? Is it like rock paper scissors? Like a crow can fuck a dog, but a dog can't fuck a crow. I feel like there's probably a whole hierarchy, or I guess an animal kingdom, one might say.
There's weaknesses in Pokemon.
Yeah. Now you're talking my language, okay? Yeah, okay. So how does that apply?
So I'm a water grass type, so I'm good against like ground types.
Holy shit! Now wait, now that it's about Pokemon, this guy is so fucking excited. He's like, whoa.
I'm a bit different. I'm the one who actually makes the suits.
You make the suits.
This one is my creation. I made this myself.
Hell yeah. It's beautiful. Can I see it?
You want to toss it up there?
It's you can. Oh my God! Yeah. Whoa! I'm gonna ask first. You don't just put on another man's head. Are you crazy? Is it okay to put on?
Go for it.
Okay. My head's a little big. Let's hope.
Fucked up, I don't really sew it, so it's hard to breathe out.
Okay. Okay. I have to put the mic here, like I'm a furry that had like a smoking problem, and I need. My mom was dating this guy for a while. I thought they were gonna get married because they adopted a dog together. They did? They adopted a cute little dog named Reggie. And my mom told me now that they split up, they're gonna try shared custody of the dog. And I told her, I said, Mom, speaking from experience, I'm sure Reggie would prefer to be put down. Oh my God, I'm dying in here. If this is the moment I change my entire life. I put it on and I felt free. I was hiding my face, but I've never shown more of myself. I feel like it's like a hunting trophy at this point. Like normally when you perform at bars in Texas, you see these like on the wall.
My friend is a huge fan of yours and is the reason that the three of us are here tonight.
Oh, hell yeah.
Would you be willing to do something with his head? No zoo.
No zoo?
Yeah, no.
Okay, all right. This is some new lingo I don't even know about. Oh, you don't have zoos? Oh, I wasn't gonna make a zoo. I would never make a zoo joke. What do you think? I'm out of my mind? What kind of piece of shit would I be if I made a zoo joke right now? Who do you take me for? I know that's what people hate Dave Chappelle for. He's always making zoo jokes on all of his Netflix specials. You ever think about other dogs while you're f***ing your dog? Who's got some family trauma they want to share? I can't see fucking at all.
My aunt tried to gaslight me on a family cruise.
Your aunt, she was like, oh, we're at land. Go over the railing.
My mom's husband and my sister's husband are brothers.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Your mom, her mom. Okay, fuck. brought the Chewbacca mask with him too, I'm sure.
Because I'm a professional Chewbacca sometimes.
Liam's a furry for pay. If Liam was like, hey, I'd love to come along, but I'm Chewbacca, would you be like,
Absolutely.
holy shit. He's got the camera, he'll do the filming for you, you know? Holy shit, what happened to this show? This was, Is there anything that you wish people knew about furries that they don't?
I see it as a way of self-expression in a society filled with things being repeated over and over, and it's a way to be unique.
Hell yeah. So when they see you in the wild, should they talk to you as a person or as a dog?
Talk to me as you would.
Like, are you gonna leave without tipping your waiter and you're like, bark, bark? And did you bring this through TSA?
Yeah.
Oh my God, TSA must have started crying.
It's so funny.
They'd be like, can you take off your... Oh shit, I don't even know what to say. What happened when you went through?
Oh, I've gone through like 6 times. My parents live in Germany, so I go visit them all the time.
When you go through the detector, they're like, oh my God, you have a person inside of you.
He goes through the X-ray. So I put him like a dog through the X-ray.
You're your own emotional support animal. Here you go, thank you. Do you have your Chewbacca with you? Fuck. Yeah, bring it next time. I mean, listen, if this clip goes viral, this is going to become like a new thing.
That was a good one.
Is this you?
He tried.
Yeah. Are you alone at this table? I mean, yeah, right now you do. That wasn't a
He
judgment.
went to the bathroom.
Oh, he went to the bathroom. Okay.
His head.
I buy it. What's your name? Hi, Janae. Uptown Janae.
Uptown, J-A-N-E-E.
Okay, I'm not gonna like write you an email or anything. My Instagram handle is any chance. What was that? What's going on? Listen, guys.
I thought you had something going on. What you talking about?
I know. I'm just getting to know you, Janae.
You joined me into this conversation.
Janae, to be fair, you joined into my conversation a long time ago. I'm just responding to you for the first time.
I wasn't even worried about your conversation, but I understand why.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
what do you?
So Uptown Janae.
You know, I remember. Uptown. I'm not gonna spell
On
it.
social media, I don't want to hear that you heard.
Okay. Where's? Is this your guy coming back right now? Oh shit. He's coming back about. Oh fuck. God damn it. He's like. So you toured together?
Where did you have
How long?
2 years?
2 years. Okay, that's lovely. How did you meet Uptown Janae?
And I'm a bartender.
He's a party promoter, you're a bartender.
Right there. Uptown Janae, follow me like that. Wherever you want to go.
Yeah, I wish this was a private event, if I'm being honest with you.
But it's not. But I made it my private event. And so what?
Uptown Janae, we can't do this the whole show. You're tutoring me. You're what? Oh, you're cuter than me. Yeah, that's why I'm doing comedy, because I'm not relying on my looks, Janae. If I was cuter, I'd fucking not even be here right now. Janae. That means nothing, what you just said. It's not what it's not. I don't... Janae, we cannot do this the whole fucking show. It's fun. We're having a nice time. Bitch, you saw me the whole time. How could I call security on you? What? Oh, you think I got like a fucking secret button on my bottom of this wall? Come on, someone take care. We got a code red over here. Listen, don't let her see me.
Sorry.
No, it's all good.
I paid 2 times to see you.
You did?
Yeah.
Why? I appreciate the money.
I'll call you on.
Thank you. I'll find you. Not enough for those. They had not enough time.
Honestly, don't know.
Good. Hey, that's good. That's good. That's tough. You should have come to the first show. Downtown Janae was here, and she is. Oh, she's so much nicer. I love San Francisco so much, I almost forgive you for helping make Elon Musk. Have any of you worked for Elon directly? Have you? Yeah? What did you do for him?
I work for a federal government agency that he's currently dismantling.
You're going to have to be more specific. What? Which one?
The U.S. Agency for International Development.
Okay. USAID. What's been going on?
It's been a little bumpy.
A little bumpy, yeah. Do you still have your job? Who knows? Is he there? Like, is he in the room? And
He's on the internet. He offered us a forklift road.
you got the email, the hardcore email, right?
It was a little different for the science, but yeah.
Yeah. Can you tell me what it said? Do you have it on you?
I took my cell phone off.
He's probably listening. Let's be honest. So you're not feeling good? You don't think it's gonna?
They took the spoon emoji off of our computers.
Can you tell me why that's a bad thing?
Because people were not taking the fork.
I remember George Orwell said the first sign of fascism. First they take the spoon emoji, then they take your freedom! So the fork in the road, he was basically saying, like, it's like, hey, you can either step it up, which, whatever that means. When he says step it up, he means here. And, sorry, my autism was flaring up. And your form of protest was the spoon emoji. You wouldn't dare. Oh, God. That's the problem with liberals. We're like, how are we going to fight back? We'll just keep sending spoon emojis to each other. You got rid of the spoon emoji? Well, then I guess it's fascism wins. So you haven't had to make a decision yet for the fork?
The deadline was Thursday.
The deadline was Thursday. What did they say?
They extended it to Friday.
They extended it. You guys got to decide this fucking Thursday. Are you in or you're out? Okay, we'll push it to Friday. Are you working for the company too?
A different company.
A different one. You're in charge of the removing the spoon emoji. My parents are divorced. Round of applause, your parents are divorced. Don't be shy.
They fucking should be.
Yeah, tell me. Why should they be divorced?
Buddy, have you ever heard your parents call you and one bitch is about the other and then the other person calls you and then your bitch about the other one? And you're just sitting there like, you know what y'all need?
Sorry, real quick. I am in Canada right now, right? I was like, oh fuck, when did I go to Ireland? I was like, wow, that divorce trauma really fucked up your speech. It's always very stressful when someone's speaking the same language as you, but you don't understand what the fuck they're saying.
If it's any consolation, half my close friends can't understand it. You know what I'm gonna go.
Wait, but now you seem to make it better just now.
I can.
You can.
If I want to.
If you want to. Okay. So what, forgive me, everyone else knows, I'm not from, that's Irish? That's Newfoundland? Newfoundland. Oh, Newfoundland.
Newfoundland and Newfoundland are two different places. Yes.
Okay, well in my accent, it's pronounced Newfoundland. So please respect my culture. So your parents, they got divorced?
No, they haven't.
They haven't, okay. They should. Well, maybe when you tell them that, they just can't understand you.
If you think I'm bad, you should hear me mutter.
I should hear your mutter. In Newfoundland, do you still spell it M-O-T-H-E-R, though? How do you...
M-U-D-D-E-R.
Oh, you spell it wrong, too.
It's
I like that mother. It sounds like a curse word.
But it's either mother or birth giver. What do you want? That's right.
Sure. Okay, back to your parents. Who's at fault? Are they both at fault?
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Fucking toxic as shit.
Toxic as shit. Who's more toxic though? Tell me. There's always someone more toxic than the other.
Probably my father.
Your father. I'm just trying to learn more words. That's why I want to talk to you. It's either your father or the sperm getter. I do believe someone should have the right to take their own life as long as it doesn't affect me emotionally in any way, shape, or form. I don't think anyone should be able to do it. I think it should be like one of those things where like at 18 you can vote, 21 you can drink, 25, kill yourself. That's why they'll let you rent the car. You raised your hand like this.
Like higher age.
Oh, higher age. Okay, what age do you think people should be able to kill themselves? This is like the reverse of the age of consent debate. It's like what 45. 30. Oh, let's figure this out. I like this. I'm so sick of crowd work, like, oh, what do you do for work? You two fucking. I want to know, what age do you think people should legally be allowed to kill themselves? We got 45, 30. Who said 30 over here? 30. How old are you? That's a lot of pressure on me for this show. You know when I think people should be able to kill themselves? Right now. Someone at a different age? 25? You agree with
29.
29. Yeah. 29 and a half. I think 30 feels... 30, maybe I'll change it to 30. 35?
33.
Alright, listen, if you have a number, you're gonna have to defend it. So it can't be like, this is not The Price is Right. And like, if you get it close enough to when I kill myself, you win free tickets to my funeral. Anyone think older?
I think half the age of the statistical likelihood of like that you're.
Half the. So when you got to the point where you're like, well.
Well, like whatever the age, like the people are.
Sure.
They don't, whatever. Then it can vary over time.
Okay, I like that. You're like, listen, you've seen half. Do you want to continue? It's very hard to argue with my girlfriend because she's much more articulate. What'd you say?
What's my sign?
What's my sign? I don't believe in that shit. Okay, let me tell you. Listen, if we were outside and you said it, I'd be like, I'm a Leo. But in public, I have to be honest. I fucking hate astrology. It's nothing. What do you think my sign is?
Wait, hold on, wait.
What are you doing right now? What are you doing? Hold on, let me wait. What are you waiting for?
Are you a Taurus?
No! Guess again, I'll give you 2 more.
You said Leo the first time.
What is this, a council? Obviously, this is not a real thing. I'm Jewish, that's what I am. I'm Jewish. You would have known that on your first fucking guess. I hate astrology because I called my agent once and I hadn't been working in a while, and I called my agent. I was like, why haven't I been getting any auditions recently? And she said, well, Mercury's in retrograde. And I was like, look, you can believe in that on your own time, but this is my livelihood we're talking about. And she said, fine.
Right.
It's because you're not a good enough actor to justify how difficult it is to work with you. And I was like, well, when is Mercury out of retrograde? I'm a Leo!
So are you a Leo?
If I was a Leo, what does that mean to you?
Dangerous. You're a little dangerous.
I'm a little dangerous. That's what you got from Leo. You couldn't tell from the fact that I've been screaming up here for 5 minutes.
They're toxic.
That's what toxic. That's the thing. Whenever people talk about Leos, it's always like, oh yeah, Leos, they're full of shit, and they're annoying, and they're toxic.
A little self-centered.
What was that?
That's why you don't like astrology.
Yeah. Good work. Look. This astrology, it's gotta go. It's gotta go. Astrology makes me want the old religions to make a comeback, you know? Because at least when you tell someone you're born in August, they're not like, oh, you're a Muslim. All right. You two together?
We are, yeah.
How long?
Year and a half.
Year and a half? Okay, how'd you meet? Yeah. She was your boss at work?
Yeah,
Okay. I guess it's okay when the woman does it, huh? What kind of job?
I work in a lab.
In a...
Biotech.
Oh my God. Okay. So how did it break it down? Like how did like? He's like, why don't you bring that microscope over here, Professor? See if you can find the clip. Too dirty for the late show on a Saturday? Grow the fuck up. Did it happen in the lab? It did. It happened in the lab? Oh my God. Why the fuck are you applauding? This is the shit that caused COVID in the first place. So it was in the lab, and were you in your white coat? You were? Tell me that you were fired from this job. This is insane. What were you studying at the time?
Just like DNA, we do, it's like a...
DNA, and you're like, I gotta stand for you. Scrape that DNA off my back. So you're studying DNA. What about the DNA?
Well, it depends. We don't know, actually. It's like a service.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Like 23andMe, you're just like checking it out?
Very similar.
Very similar.
Yeah.
Okay. And so you're studying like other people's like family, and you're like, let's make a family of our own?
Well, they still don't know.
So a bunch of people are going to get test results saying they're related to you. They're like, well, you fathered 300 children. You still work there?
Yeah.
Sure do.
Yeah.
They don't know.
They don't know. Not after I post this clip online. No, don't worry. I don't have the camera on your faces. Well, good. That's good. And has it changed the boss-employee relationship?
Yeah, she's not my boss anymore. It was like temporary.
He got promoted.
Yeah.
Oh, he got promoted. That's right. He went to the bigger boss and said, my boss sexually harassed me last night. I think it's time for a promotion. Good. So you've both been on top of each other. That's good. We all know what QAnon is, yeah? I did a show recently. No one in the audience knew what QAnon was. I explained it so well, a bunch of them joined. But just in case, if you don't know QAnon, it's this conspiracy theory that they believe there's like this secret group of rich pedophiles running the world. And I'm like, guys, the Catholic Church is right there. The Boy Scouts are right there. We don't need your pedophile fan fiction. I think one of the things that upsets me the most, QAnon, whenever there's like a shooting in America, these QAnon people, they believe it's staged. Have you heard of this? They think they're crisis actors is the term. They think everyone involved in the shooting are crisis actors. And I swear, I want to grab those fuckers and be like, where are these auditions? God! Somebody give me a shot! I know Hollywood's trying to be more diverse, but I'm a straight white man. I could play any of the shooters. Here's how you know there's no such thing as crisis. Because there's no such thing as an actor who booked a job and kept it a secret. If I booked a shooting, I'd be on Facebook the next day like, guys, can't say what it is, but tune into CNN at 3. I melted. I was like, Dad, I love you. You're my father. I forgive you for everything. This is the fan base I cultivated, and I have to live with that. I told my dad I love you. Boo! I was trying to have such a tender moment with the crowd.
I was raised Mormon.
Yeah?
Obviously not anymore. But my brother...
Okay, listen, guys. We can't just boo everyone we disagree with right out the gate. We gotta talk and communicate. So you're Mormon, you've left.
Yeah, my brother is still active and...
Boo. Your brother's still active, okay.
My niece, who is like 13, has confided in me that she is bisexual.
Oh.
So it's a big issue, and I want to be supportive. And I love my brother, and he loves me, but he is so dedicated to Mormonism. I don't doubt that if he found out that, like, I was being too supportive or teaching her things or stuff that like that, that he might not let me come on.
Wow. What did you say? Oh yeah, we need to treat Mormons a little bit better, guys. They're open-minded people. Yeah, maybe he's a fun Mormon. Maybe he's like, yeah, let her have all the husbands and wives she wants. I'm a big fan. If they're into polyamory, surely they can get into bisexuality. It's not that far of a leap.
Being an active Mormon was that the sin was like, you know, having the gay sex, because it's against God, right? No, he assured me that the sin was loving someone of your own gender, which is not something you can do.
Oh my God.
So, it's a pretty...
So wait, according to him though, like, can you just fuck for fun then? You're like... That's how you get it back. You're like, yeah, no, I'm gonna fuck this lady, but I hate it. I hate her so much. God, I'm gonna take it out on her clit. I'm just gonna... There you go, you trap him in a theological prison. What are your thoughts right now? Have you figured it out at all? You just...
The Mormon Church has made some big strides towards this in recent years. That, like,
How, well, you said big strides. What big strides has the Mormon... It's like, well, they let black people in like 3 minutes ago. They're making some big strides.
So, they've had this thing for years called the Proclamation about Family, about how it's a unit, and it's... They didn't say, like, send them to conversion camps, but they did not say that either. And recently, the Church said that if your child is queer, your job is to love them and do nothing else.
That's nice. Well, so you could go back to your brother. You say you're going against the church. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yes.
Who is the head of the Mormon? Because you don't
I
have...
have no idea who it is right now.
Russell M. Nelson. Yeah.
Russell M. Nelson.
He's still the... Is he still...
Wait, you're shocked? You're like, he's still... What did you thought he died?
I'm ex-Mormon, so I thought he was...
Yeah, I understand. Everyone here is ex-Mormon, okay? No one... Any practicing Mormons want to help with this conversation? Are there any practicing Mormons here? Don't be shy. We're gonna be nice, right, everybody? We're not gonna...
I'm ex-Mormon. My wife is still practicing.
Whoa. How does... Okay, yeah, that is very interesting. How do you square that? Did she not come tonight? How do you guys talk about it? Do you just boo her to her face every time? Are you... Okay, listen, guys. We're gonna be nice right now. She's very outnumbered. We're gonna be nice. We're gonna figure this out. Hi. Is that what you say for the Mormons? Do you say something else? Howdy. Do you guys ever fight about it in your marriage? Okay, that's enough. I got all the answer I needed just from that noise. Does she have any advice? She can whisper it in your ear if she prefers. On for what this woman should do with her niece.
I have no idea.
Well, I guess boo then, boo! God, is it your niece in the back? Did she sneak in somehow? Welcome to the show. Okay, how did you tell him? Like in a.
They said, no, you're not, and then went on about their day.
So, and now it's fine.
The queer support group says, you just don't do anything. You can be queer, and that's fine, but if you want to be a good Mormon, then don't do anything about it.
This show has had some of the worst advice I've ever heard in my entire life. Tell them to laugh, move on. Ignore it. I don't know.
In Utah, so.
Okay, I'll go to Utah. Tell him to come to the show. I'll send you my straightest clips imaginable, so he's like, this guy's straight. Tell him he's like a Jewish Joe Rogan, and see if he comes out. I do sometimes feel like I'm like the opposite of Joe Rogan because I'm pro-vaccine and nobody listens to my podcast. It's incredible how homophobic men still are. And I have a friend, and straight guy, he's married, he has a kid. I got a haircut, and he did that thing in the year 2024. He saw me and he was like, hey man, nice haircut. No homo. And I was like, dude, nobody thought it was gay until you said that. But I could tell he wasn't convinced. So then his son ran in the room. I was like, cute kid, no pedo. Hello. We just finished a long but fruitful weekend. At the Comedy Fort in Fort Collins. This is Liam Nelson, my frequent opener.
This is Gianmarco Soresi, the guy posting this video.
And we had an incident at a show, Friday night late show. That's usually when they happen.
It's the hecklers are out, you know.
They had a long day at work. In this case, this guy is a gym teacher. He probably had a tough day.
Dodgeball was tough today.
Word around the club as he was arguing with his lady, and he had to go. He had to go.
He was asked to leave.
And he left a review. 1 star. I believe it's on Yelp. And, we wanted to, in honor of the club, the Comedy Fort, great club, we wanted to really compare the review to the behavior. So, this is the review. And we'll intersperse it with some footage, and you can decide for yourself who is at fault. Went to the Fort tonight. Was so excited to see a comedy venue in town.
Shut the fuck up.
Let's pay attention to this guy.
Is everything okay?
What have we done? What have we done? What have we done? Tell me.
If you think about it, it's still theater. We just moved where the stage is. All the world's a stage, and now I'm in the audience. I'm kind of like a commentator at a sports show in a way. He says, what the fuck are we doing? As he does the thing that is the fuck he's doing, which is the problem. It's one of those things I could keep going, but I feel like it's more fun than commentating.
I'm sorry. Are we being a distraction?
Yes.
Okay. Let me talk. Yeah. Did you hear me? I've just been talking about you for the last 3 minutes. And I think it's fine. You had a good time, but there's not that much time left. But I think it's you're in a talky mood. I understand.
We're throwing you off?
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah.
What I said? What have I said?
What have you said? You've said, what the fuck am I doing? And then I can't. We're filming this. We'll send it to you after. We know the whole gameplay of what did I say?
I don't agree, I guess.
Yeah, I know you don't agree. Of course you don't agree. But ultimately, this is not a democracy. This is a dictatorship, and you want to go to the democracy, it's right up those doors. It's much more pleasant.
It's just like everybody else, so you got 10, 15, I don't know what you have left. Can we sit here and just enjoy your show?
I have a feeling it's
You guys gotta go. because you got tattletellers telling us because we're just whispering.
Whispering? You're louder than me on the mic. What are you talking about whispering? Tonight we were ushered out of the place literally with 5 minutes left in the main act. Maybe less.
He did about 30 after he was kicked out.
Buddy, what's your name? What's your name? Mike.
Yeah.
Here's the problem, Mike.
What's the problem? Did you hear me?
Mike, I already told you I heard you. Mike.
Did we get this person to tattletale on us?
Mike, this person was not telling on you. We heard you, Mike. Mike, at a certain point, we can't go on anymore. You got a good night, yeah?
I had a great night.
Okay, so I think it's now go to a close. I think you were about to have some passionate lovemaking tonight, and I know that's gonna happen. Well, you got to get to it, brother. I mean, the night is young. Get it in. Get a second one in there. You got it. If honestly, leaving now is cool. This is the cool way to leave a comedy club, if we're being honest. Yeah. Mike, just celebrate you. Mike, I know you had a good time, but I think in return for the good time I gave you, I think at this point, this part of the night has to come to a close. We can't continue the show.
Well, that's not happening. So get the.
Apparently, we were that much of a distraction. I would whisper to my spouse regarding jokes made by the comedian.
Get the fucking police. Fuck you. I bought tickets just like everybody else.
The individuals in front of us didn't like our whispering and got up and tattled on us.
She got up and tattled on us. What did I say?
He loves that terminology, tattletale. He called like 4 people a tattletale.
I think he gets that term because he teaches kids.
Yeah.
And I'm sure some kid was like, hey, someone shit in my locker. And he was like, hey, don't tattletale. No one likes a tattletale.
The policy in Mike's gym class is snitches get stitches.
So when I said this thing about leaving, apparently he thought that was real.
Yeah, for a moment you were like, oh guys, let's trick him. You literally say into the mic, let's trick him. And then he's like, all right, show's over guys, everyone get up, no one leave. And then he starts to get up and then he realizes
I had to keep making jokes. Okay, all right, everyone, nobody get up. Show's over. Let's start exiting the theater. Let's start with that row and everyone else.
And then what? 4 different parties offered him a refund.
Mike, we'll take your ticket. I'll cover your ticket if you leave. Yeah, well, all collectively, we'll start a GoFundMe right now. It was a moment of beauty. You felt everyone like suddenly, it felt very socialist. We all said, let's come together and sacrifice our own self.
It was like a team building exercise for a crowd. You know?
Yeah. I was ready to start a GoFundMe.
Corporate retreats should just start bringing hecklers into every conference they have.
Yeah.
And then so they have an enemy, a common enemy.
We were thrown out for whispering. Oh? All right, here we go. Maybe we were loud whispers. I like that he goes, you know what? Maybe we were loud whispers.
That's how you know you're so wrong when you even have to acknowledge that it's not like, yeah, maybe we were talking in your own angry 1-star review.
Nothing to warrant, and he spelled warrant like a warrant for arrest.
Because that's the only way he's ever seen it spelled.
His phone autocorrected it. The comedian was great. Keep doing your thing, Gianmarco Soresi.
My man.
You have the footage where he came back in and he goes, could you hear me over here?
Oh, it's not, he didn't come back in. He hadn't left yet. He just charged over to the other half of the room.
Multiple employees put their hands on me when I simply wanted to sit in my seat and finish the last few minutes of the show.
Yeah.
Mike? Thank you, Mike. Mike. They called the police. The police did nothing because we did nothing. I have never been treated so poorly. Unfortunately, the talent was great.
He's so pissed that it was good.
Sorry for talking with my spouse about the jokes being said. Well, Mike, thank you for the kind words. Shut the fuck up next time. You know the problem with having a fan base that's mostly theater kids? There's no one around to kick someone's ass when you need it.